Hi guys, welcome back to the Array Vlog once again. Do you know the most modern programming language like Python, Java, and even operating system like Windows and Linux have their roots in one language? Yes, that language is C. So if you are starting your programming journey, C is one of the best place to begin. So in this video, we'll cover the history of C, why it's still important, and finally, I will show you how to set up C in VS Code with GCC. So don't worry about the term GCC. I'll explain later. So you can start coding right away, right? So the first thing we'll learn about what is C programming. So C is a general purpose procedural programming language developed in the early 1970s, right? It's often called mother of all programming language because many modern languages are directly or indirectly based on it. C is very fast, efficient, and gives you full control over hardware. That's why it's widely used in system programming, embedded system, game development. Even the today Linux kernel, the foundation of Android phone, Android server, even supercomputer is written mostly in C. That's the million lines of code. You can't even imagine how many lines are there written in C. Even powering the internet and the most powerful and successful operating system, Microsoft Windows, has its core parts including the NT kernel built in C. The popular tool database like Oracle, MySQL, PostgreSQL also rely heavily on C. This makes them efficient enough to handle billions of queries every day. Even the tools developer use daily are powered by C. For example, Git, Python, CPython, PHP engine, both are written in C. Even Linux are written in C. So the question is, why learn C today? So you might be thinking, why should I learn C when we already have a Python, Java, or JavaScript? Well, here's why. So, foundation of programming, it makes you easier to learn other programming language. It's a very fast in term of speed, in term of performance as compared to many high level language. It helps you to do system programming, like you can build your own operating system, compiler, interpreter, or even written in C. Like or often written in C, you can write your own operating system. You can build your own compiler. Just imagine how powerful you will become after learning the C. So if you want to build a solid programming foundation or dive into areas like embedded system, C is the best place to start. So I will show you how to set up C programming. So have you heard that, like you heard that term GCC? That I'll explain you what is GCC. So GCC is the most famous compiler for the C, that is GNU Compiler Collection. So as we know, C is a compiled language, which means you need a compiler to convert your code into machine instruction. The most widely used compiler is GCC. So here's how you can install it. For the Windows, so let me open my browser. So this is my browser. I've already installed. So I'll show you the procedure. You can search the GCC compiler. You can visit this website. You can download it from here, whichever version you want, or whatever operating system you are using, like either Mac, Windows, or Linux. It's up to you. But for Mac or Linux, mostly it comes with the pre-installed. If you don't have the pre-install, then you can download it from here. You can install it from here. But for the Windows, you have to download it and install it. So we have to check the like Linux, I am using Linux, so I have to see like either we have installed the GCC compiler or not. So for the checking if your system has a GCC compiler or not, you can open terminal or you can type here in VS Code terminal, that is GCC version. So we'll get here the GCC version 15.2.80. So this is our GCC version that I have installed in my Fedora, right? So let me clear it. So I'll tell you what is VS Code. So VS Code is a basically very powerful code editor. There are many code editor like CodeBlock, DevC, but the VS Code is more famous one. I have already installed in my system, but I'll tell you like how to install it. Don't worry about it. So you have to go to the code.visualstudio.com. As I'm using Linux, so it's showing the like download for the Linux, either Debian or even RPM version. So as I've already installed, so we'll move forward with the VS Code. So let me open my VS Code. So we are here. Now we'll write our first program, first famous one, that is the hello world. So we'll write here hello.c. I've created a file hello.c. So let me write a simple program and then I'll explain you later. First is like include studio.h, then int main, then printf, hello world, and then forward slash n, semicolon, and return 0. So this is our very first program with the basic world most famous program hello world. So I'll write a comment explaining each and every line. So first line is in like basically include studio.h. So what it does, it tells the compiler to include the most famous library, famous input output library, input output library. So int main, what it does, the main function where program execution begins. Printf function is basically whatever you write inside the printf function, it will display to the world, it will display to the user, it will display to the you. So it's basically used to display the output. Return, in simple term, indicates it indicates that program executed successfully. I mean your program is like successfully run. So what we'll do, we'll move to the run this program and we will see like if this hello world is getting printed here or not. So what we'll do, as we know the C is a compiled based programming language, so first we have to compile it, then we have to run it. So for the compilation, what you have to do, we have to type gcc file name, then -o, then hello. So what it does, it create a hello, basically a file that can run and print our like output hello world. So we'll click on this. So you can see it here. This created a file hello. So what you have to do, we have to run it again. So then a dot forward slash hello. Oh, so we can see it here, our output hello world, right? So we just typed on our first program, the most famous one, hello world. So if you change here, I'll show you like what you can do. You can change the output world hello, right? Let me change it world hello. So we have to compile it again. So what you have to do, gcc hello, then we'll run it. See, the output is changed. That's magic, right? So whatever you write inside the printf, you get the output. Don't worry about the forward slash n. Basically, it prints the output in the new line. If I remove this, it will start printing in the same line. So in this video, we learned about the history of C, why it's still important, how to set up your environment using GCC and VS Code. In the next one, we'll dive into the C basics, variable data types and inputs and many more. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit like the button, subscribe for more tutorials or drop a comment with your question. Let's learn C together. Thank you.